Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. Um, I will have a video at the end. These are going to be videos just for the week, and things, and I will at later tonight about after 10 o'clock. I will do a video of why I have to do that. It's doing with my rushed dental appointment for tomorrow. So yeah, I get to do that video a little bit later tonight. But I want to come and talk about last night's Monday Night Raw's matches and things and what I was so surprised about. So let's get started. So one of the things I was very shocked. You get Kurt Angle coming out, and here comes Brian Connor coming out with him and thing. And Kurt Angle start talking and everything and start saying that Brock Lesnar is the worst. You know, last week he said Brock Lesnar was the worst wrestler, and like Kurt Angle was kind of mad because Brock Lesnar put his hand on him, and possible Brian Connor. Um, I would say, y'all know it starts with a B and end with a, the itch word. You just put that B in front of it and it's that itch. Yeah, that word, itch. And did not defend Kurt. So Kurt get a little brief, get interrupted briefly. Who it is? None other than Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns then starts saying, Kurt, I respect you and thing. But he said, if I was still in the arena, what happened to you wouldn't have that. I wouldn't let that went down. And then he turned I love Roman Reigns what he did next. Because okay, and I'm going to give this question a day in a minute. No male wrestler in the back, I don't care if they on Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, or at that center. If they there, they there. I think every man in the WWE will say this. Brian Connor was nothing but a B and a itch. A B itch. If y'all get what I'm saying. He put his D between his legs and his D turned from a D into a P, a pussy, okay, between his legs, and he got out because of Brock Lesnar. You did not even defend Kurt Angle, and then he going, yeah, and you had no business hitting me last week. He's giggling, he's laughing. He said, what you giggling and laughing at? And it led into that, and he told Constable Corbin, he's not even man enough to wrestle him. Kurt Angle go, whoa, before this go any further, how about none other? Roman Reigns versus Constable Corbin. Man, that was the best match. But like I give it to Roman Reigns. He called Constable Corbin out on his crap, but it's going to be another video where I'm going to call him out on his crap as well. Things that I don't like. But babes, in other news, we had a tag team title match. It was the B team. Titles on the line. Let's get this. The B team titles on the line versus none other, the Rival, and versus Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. And that ended up going up a ride anyway. And but at the end, Bray Wyatt ended up giving Bo Dallas Sister Abigail. Everybody know in real life that them two are brothers. So he kind of gave his brother the Sister Abigail. It was a good match. I would literally say one of the best match. I don't think it was another female match I didn't see, but I will say this. Ruby Riott make her little idiotic butt return. And if you did not see it, baby, if you got DVR, Hulu, or YouTube, you need to go see it. So let me just explain this. So it was Bayley and Sasha versus Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan. It was good, and Bailey was finna hit this move, and somebody in this mystery person pushed Liv out the way. Pull Liv out the way. I'm going, who could this be? And who did it reveal? Liv. It revealed Ruby Riott. I just thought, okay, that was unique, but it's not anything new. It's not anything new. They could have had something different. They could have did something different. Okay. Then Seth Rollins went to go talk to Kurt Angle and told Kurt Angle, hey, and as y'all know, the last few weeks, every time Seth Rollins come close to get that title belt back, who's sticking his nose in Seth Rollins' business while he's trying to get that title belt back from Dolph Ziggler? Then Drew McIntyre, excuse me, y'all. And Vince McMahon, you can say Vince McMahon, glory boy. Okay, back in the day, he was Vince McMahon's former glory boy. Okay, and I have to agree with Seth Rollins, that needed to be taken care of. So he made a tag team match. So he said, go find you a partner. So and thing. And so you got Tyler Breeze wanted to tag team with him. And and Roman Reigns said, I got you, bro. And they do their little thing. And he like, huh? And he goes to himself, what just happened? Like, it's like his face on his face, like, what just happened? Bro. So as they are going to the ring, here come Constable Corbin. Oh yeah, like I said, I can't stand them. And I botched his name for a reason. So Constable Corbin tells Roman Reigns that he can't wrestle 2 matches in one night. So he just got through wrestling him. Okay. And so he said, ha, yeah. So then he goes, oh, have you been to the infirmary, to the training room yet? He hauled off and punched him again. Let me just tell you something. I'm loving when Roman Reigns punched the crap out of this guy, because this guy is no better than anybody else. It was a pretty good match, but in the long run, Seth Rollins ended up losing. But I promise y'all, I feel like somebody needs to step up and have his back. And I think it's time for Seth Rollins' other partner, not Dean Ambrose, but his other partner he was with at one point in time, Jason Jordan, to come back and have his back. It's time for Jason Jordan to return. Yes. It's time for Jason Jordan to return. So let's get that poppin'. So the other thing is, I wanted to talk about in this video, I need to talk about, y'all, let's talk about Titus Worldwide going against Anarchy. And one of the members of Anarchy, I think Abraham, I think that's his name, was facing Titus O'Neil. This was a pretty good match, but in the long run, let's just say in the long run, Titus O'Neil lost. And I will do another video on Titus O'Neil separately later tonight. So wait for that. So then I actually got to catch a little bit of Paul Heyman's interview on YouTube. I actually went to YouTube to check it out. And the interview was pretty good, and he was talking about he didn't expect Brock Lesnar would have attacked him for all these years. He's been by his advocate for over 15 years and having his back and everything. He did not expect this to happen, but he had made claims that, Roman Reigns will not win Sunday. I will better different with that, but I would put 50-50% on this particular match. But when it comes up to for this pay-per-view, I will, when it gets closer to this pay-per-view, I will put my predictions in. But I really do want Roman Reigns to win. But always in the back of my head, I'm thinking, like in the back of my head, I'm thinking I want to see Roman Reigns succeed and win. But the other thing is, we gotta be worried about who's gonna win between none other than Braun Strowman, between the match between Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens. As y'all know, they've been going back and forth for the past few weeks. And Kevin Owens wants to get his revenge on him because Kurt Angle is letting Braun Strowman get away with stuff. Braun Strowman's not getting away with stuff. You just in the warpath. You are in his way. You mad because, number one, you did not win none other than Money in the Bank. I would have not put that man's Money in the Bank briefcase on the line. And that's Stephanie's fault right there. This is not going to be a good match. And I'm just going to say Braun Strowman is going to come out victorious. I guarantee you he will come out victorious if Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh does not interfere. I'm just saying. Now, just in case it does interfere, Braun Strowman might need to have a little backup. And that backup should be Big Show and Kane. But as y'all know, Kane is a mayor now, so we might not be seeing Kane for a while. But Braun Strowman just need to have some backup just in case Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh interferes. So my thing is, who's going to win between this? That's one. And then who's going to try to which one of these people two are going to try to cash in on Roman Reigns that same night? We don't know if they're going to cash in the same night or later at a later date. So we're going to have to wait and see. Now, I waited long enough to talk about this match. Ronda Rousey's first ever, the best female of UFC, Ronda Rousey versus Alicia Fox. So this is coming up from last week's match with Natalia and Alicia Fox tried to hit Ronda Rousey and it kind of pissed her off. Now, when Ronda got that match, I said, Alicia Fox, do you know what you got your butt into? Like true fashion that I predicted. Oh yeah, what Alicia Fox did? She tapped out. And Alice was had this thing like on her face like, no, I got, like, she was trying to play mind games. You know, she's been trying to play mind games with Ronda the last few weeks. Oh, Ronda deserved this title. That's one. Number two, Ronda deserved this title. That's one. And number two, oh yeah. So it's no more playing mind games. It's time to get to work. And Ronda Rousey's going to beat. And I'm going to say she's going to beat Little Miss Bliss butt. When this pay-per-view, when the SummerSlam pay-per-view come up. I'm just going to say this. Be ready. Be ready. Because Ronda Rousey will win. But that match between Ronda Rousey last night and Alicia Fox was a good match. But it was one of the best matches I have ever seen performed by a WWE women's wrestler or somebody who's transitioning into women's wrestling. Now, before I go, let me talk about Corey Graves. As y'all know, I do have a video on this channel about why I don't truly about Corey Graves and his career. And let me just give you an insight. I do not truly care for Corey Graves. I feel like he should not be on that announced team. I feel like sometimes he belongs in the back. But then he is so rude and disrespectful when it comes to certain superstars. But I will tell y'all, when it comes to Titus Worldwide, he's got a lot of crap to say. So, Brother, I want to say this. How many of y'all think Corey Graves go too far with his comments? That's one. And the question of the day is, do Brian Connor deserves to be known as Constable Brian Connor or Brian Connor the wrestler? Please answer it below. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.